Ninth inning, Jeff McNeil takes a fastball. Ball one from Fernando Cruz, who came in with the go-ahead run at third in the 8th inning and struck out Mark Vientos. And then Reed Garrett was able to strand the go-ahead run at third in the bottom of the 8th. And McNeil golfs one foul down the right field side.
Well, he broke his bat. That ball was almost a foot inside.
Broken torpedo.
Oh, a dud.
Don't worry, there's more in the chamber.
Yankee bullpen, 16 innings. Their last 16 innings pitched, only an earned run allowed.
And with Diaz getting ready for the bottom of the 9th, hoping there will be a save chance out there. McNeil back with a new bat. Jeff's 0 for 2 and a walk in this game. Mets have had only 5 hits today. They had only 5 hits last night. Ooh. Splitter misses down. 2 balls and a strike.
Good eye by Jeff. That was not an easy one to lay off. Just missed.
Luis Torrens on deck, and then Brett Beatty for the Mets in the top of the 9th. And McNeil golfs one toward left center, cutting across Bellinger to make the grab. 1 out.
That was a great jump by Bellinger. He made a tough play look easy.
Cody Bellinger, the rare player who began his career as a first baseman and then moved to the outfield.
He told me in a Gold Glove dinner, awards dinner, that he does not like playing first. He prefers the outfield. This is his 17th start out in center for the Yankees this year.
Here's Luis Torrens. A single and a walk today, 1 for 2. Angel Acuna has a helmet on, ready to pinch run if Torrens gets aboard.
If all the bench players late in the game, in a tight game like this, got to be ready.
And Cruz just missed with his sinker, 2-0. Brett Beatty on deck.
It's a batting cage right behind the dugout that you can go in there and warm up and even get a few short sprints in.
Brandon Nimmo having a snack.
I could never eat anything during a game.
And Torrens takes a borderline strike, 2-1.
Oh, I thought that ball was down. Oh, boy.
Well, the reason Mendoza's yelling at Gene, the home plate umpire, he's not called a low pitch all game. That's why. But you're going to call it now?
Nope. Don't have rabbits. Come on, John. Don't. Just focus.
Who are you talking to?
The umpire.
Home plate umpire.
Splitter misses down, and now it's 3-1. Rabbits?
Rabbit ears.
Wascaloo Rabbits. And Torrens looking for a pitch he can drive now on 3-1. 1 out, nobody on. Tie game, 9th inning. And Torrens takes it high, ball 4. So he is aboard, and now in all probability Acuna will run for him, carrying the go-ahead run with Brett Beatty coming up.
And Acuna has been the best base stealer the Mets have.
What a nice at-bat by Torrens. Takes a lot of nice at-bats.
Yes, he does. On base for the 3rd time today. So Acuna and his 10 stolen bases go to first base. And see if he can get a read on Cruz, who over the last 2 years has given up 13 steals in 14 tries and has never picked a runner off in his big league career. Beatty is 0 for 3 into a fielder's choice his last time up. Acuna grabs a healthy lead. Long hold by Cruz.
As a hitter, Gary, in this situation, I would want Acuna to steal to get in scoring position, but do it early in the count. Do it quickly.
Already have 1 disengagement. Not going on the first pitch, and it's a fastball for a strike to Beatty. high. Ball and a strike.
We see a lot of catchers now down on that knee, and a lot of them are throwing from down on that knee.
Well, he's put himself in a position that he can only throw from down on that knee.
Cruz threw that last pitch. Acuna was flat-footed. This time he's on his toes, but not running, and Beatty slices one foul. The ball and 2 strikes. Tyrone Taylor, the on-deck batter. Mets have drawn 6 walks in this game, but they have just 5 hits. And Cruz has him set up for the splitter. And there it is, and a ground ball to the right side. LeMahieu, another grab, but he can't hang on to the ball, and everybody's safe. LeMahieu made a fantastic play on Lindor in the 7th. Going to his right, this time going to his left, got to it, but could not hang on.
If he doesn't make this play too, Gare, even though the short right field fence with Acuna's speed, that could have been first and third.
So it's an infield hit for Beatty. The go-ahead run is in scoring position with 1 out, and Tyrone Taylor the batter. Taylor drilled a double to left center in the 7th. Beatty tried to score from first and was thrown out. Now Taylor gets another opportunity to get that lead run home. 2-2 game, top of the 9th. And Taylor goes after a first pitch splitter, 0-1.
A good one.
And Taylor able to lay off the splitter that time, a ball and a strike.
You notice the pitcher Cruz, as you see Ian Hamilton warming up for the Yankees. He looks at the runner on second base and then delivers the ball to try to freeze him.
And Taylor takes inside, and that hit him, and it also hit the catcher Esquera on the carom, and the Mets will have the bases loaded with Lindor coming up. Aaron Boone beside himself as Taylor is hit by a pitch for the 6th time this year.
That really turns this inning around.
I got him.
Got him on the back elbow, and he did not swing. He stopped the swing in time. Esquera got the worst of it.
He sure did. Went down like a big oak tree.
Well, these 2 teams have been hit more than any other teams in baseball. And this one a huge one because it puts that go-ahead run at third with only 1 out and brings Lindor to the plate. Boone thought that Taylor had swung, but the first base umpire Adam Hammery correctly said no. So now Lindor, Acuna, the go-ahead run at third with great speed. Doesn't take a very deep fly ball to get him home. Beatty at second, Taylor at first. How are they going to play the infield?
LeMahieu's halfway.
They're halfway. In at the corners.
Lindor 0 for 3 and a walk today, and he takes a splitter down for ball 1.
And that's a very big, always a big first pitch. Get ahead. Bases loaded. The heat's on the pitcher. Now what are you going to do?
Lindor has 1 hit and 2 career at bats against Fernando Cruz. And Lindor takes low and in with a fastball, and now it's 2-0.
Cruz kind of wilting here with the men on base.
Not as sharp as he was that inning. He came in and got Vientos.
A walk to Torrens, the infield hit by Beatty. He hit Taylor with a pitch to load him up. Now it's 2-0 to Lindor. And Francisco takes it low, 3-0.
That was low.
So now Fernando Cruz is a pitch away from forcing in the go-ahead run.
I would take here, Gary, with the bases loaded.
Lindor takes a strike. 3-1. Can he afford to throw a split in this spot?
Oh boy, that would be some kind of
3-1 coming. And a fly ball hit to left center, not very deep. Acuna tagging. Under it is Bellinger. He makes the catch. Here comes Acuna. The throw to the plate. Not in time, and the Mets take the lead. With Acuna's speed at third base, Lindor got it just deep enough. The Yankees appeal, said he left early. Third base umpire Todd Tishner says no, and the Mets lead 3-2 in the ninth.
Dominguez out in left field has got to clear away. Get out of the way. Bellinger's got the better arm. And Bellinger did not get any momentum going home, so he had no chance. I don't care if he had a howitzer.
So the Mets have the lead in the ninth, and now Juan Soto comes up to try to add to it with 2 out and 2 on. Soto's 1 for 3 and a walk today. And Soto cracks one on the ground, but right to Volpe, who had him played perfectly, and that retires the side. But the Mets grab the lead in the ninth, and now Edwin Diaz will come on to try to save it. Last of the ninth, Francisco Lindor's sacrifice fly has given the Mets the lead. Luisangel Acuna, who pinch ran, stays in the game at second base. Francisco Alvarez comes in to catch. Edwin Diaz on for the save opportunity. Austin Wells will pinch hit for the Yankees.
So Wells is hitting in the spot where Peraza came in, right?
Right.
Got it. Well, 9 for 9 for saves. Double figures. Why not?
So it's Wells, Rice, and Judge up against Diaz. Quite a test for Edwin. And a 1-run lead on the bottom of the ninth. That last ball that Soto hit 113 miles an hour.
That was tough luck.
Volpe just had him played perfectly. First pitch by Diaz, swung and missed at a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. Wells started last night with 0 for 3 and a walk, 8 home runs this year.
Got some gas on that fastball out of the chute.
The Yankees have hit 2 home runs today, 78 for the year, the most in the major leagues. And they've got 3 threats up here in the ninth with Wells, Rice, and Judge. And Wells fouls off the slider, and it's 1-2.
Good pitch.
One, 2 coming to Wells. And the slider misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Another slider. That one's down on a full count. Diaz's walks are up this year. He's walked 8 batters in 17 innings. 3-2 coming. And a foul tip held by Alvarez. Strike 3. 1 man down.
Another slider down and in. Back foot slider. Got him fishing.
It's amazing he was able to take the 1-2 and 2-2 sliders down, but couldn't on the 3-2.
Well, 1 out and nobody on now. Ben Rice 1 for 4 today. A base hit to center field in the third. And Rice takes a slider for a strike, 0-1. This is Diaz's first appearance against the Yankees since 2022. Mets won all 4 games last year. They were fairly lopsided, and Diaz never got in any of them. And a foul tip for strike 2.
He's got a good fastball, good live fastball.
Aaron Judge looms on deck.
You see Edwin right there. Alvarez was walking it out. He said, just throw the ball back. Let's go.
He's feeling it, boy.
Love Alvarez and Diaz together. What a pair. 0-2 coming. Inside to Rice at 100 miles an hour. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2 from Diaz. Little looper behind third, and Beatty's there to grab it. 2 down.
Yeah, he jammed him big time.
Wow.
So the Yankees are down to their final out. And of course, it's Aaron Judge coming to the plate in a 1-run game.
What a game. What a game this has been.
This has been fabulous.
Mano a mano. Judge in his career is 0 for 2 against Edwin Diaz. And he takes a slider for a strike, 0-1. Judge is 0 for 4 today. He struck out twice. And Judge gets a slider and pops it foul out of play, and the Yankees are down to their final strike. 47,000 plus all standing. Met fans, Yankee fans alike. Oh-2 from Diaz to Judge. Off the corner with a slider, 1-2.
Good 0-2 pitch.
Now the 1-2. Slider a little further outside. It's 2-2. If Judge keeps it going, Cody Bellinger would be next.
I like the 2-2 fastball. If it misses, 3-2 slider. That's what I would go. So I'd be thinking 2 pitches ahead here.
2-2 to Aaron Judge. Fouled it away. 100-mile-an-hour fastball.
I mean, the late swing on that makes you want to throw it again. But
again, the 2-2. And he threw the slider to the backstop, and now a full count. So he got ahead of Judge 0-2. Now Diaz has gone full.
he's going to do what he did to Wells. He'll stay with the slider on the 3-2.
Three-two coming. He struck him out, and the ball game is over. 99-mile-an-hour gas upstairs, and Edwin Diaz notches the save, and the Mets even up the series with a 3-2 thriller.
That was the pitch, Ron.
That's right. I was wrong.
Wow. He had a very good fastball today.
You know, this game has so much information. It's so analytical, and every once in a while, it's like, I'm going to throw this ball as hard as I can. See if you can hit it.
Edwin Diaz now 10 out of 10 in save opportunities. Got Judge to climb the ladder to finish off this 3-2 Mets victory. As the Mets work around a couple of Yankee home runs, Reed Garrett somehow survived the 8th, and Diaz dominated in the 9th.
Nice bounce back victory from the Mets.